Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right, everybody. Thanks for checking out the video. I am Rockin Robbie Billups. This is the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. Let's get right into it. Infinite Frontier from DC Comics launches in June. That's right. We just had an Infinite Frontier #0. It was mostly set up for this new direction of DC continuity, the multiverse, the omniverse, whatever you want to call it. But now we know in June we're getting an Infinite Frontier #1. First part of a 6-issue event miniseries. This is going to be picking up on a lot of those threads that was uncovered by Wonder Woman in the Infinite Frontier #0, including the tease at the end of that one-shot. This is going to be written by Joshua Williamson. It's got artwork by Zermanico. I'm very excited for this. So far, I've been liking this new direction for DC, really enjoying their books, enjoying the continuity, and I'm excited to see what this is going to develop into. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, also launches in June, the first issue of an 8-issue miniseries written by Tom King with artwork by Bill Quiz Ivley. So I'm really excited for this one. Supergirl is a fantastic character that's actually not had a lot of great work done with her recently. Tom King, we'll see what happens. He's got 8 issues. He's got a limited run. It could be decent, but Ivley on the artwork, very excited. I'm a big fan of their artwork, and it's got this detailed complexity to it, but also feels superheroic and actiony when it needs to. So I am very excited for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Static, Season 1. That's right. We talked about the Milestone books a few weeks ago. Now we have official creative teams attached. Static is going to be the first one to launch. These will be digital first. So Static launches in April digitally, but in May it's going to be in print. And it's going to be written by Vita Ayala and with artwork by Chris Cross and Nicholas Draper Ivy. So there you go. We also have Icon and Rocket, which follows it, Season 1. And it's going to have a creative team of Reginald Hudlin, Leon Chills, and Doug Braithwaite. And then Hardware, Season 1, which is going to be written by Brandon Thomas with artwork by Dennis Cowan and Bill Sienkiewicz. Very excited for these announcements, and Milestone fans, rejoice because it's coming, and it's coming soon. In fact, right now, the Milestone Returns or whatever digital comic is available for you to check out. Over at Marvel, we have the United States of Captain America launching in June. This is going to be a 5-issue series that's going to feature writing from Christopher Cantwell and artwork by Dale Inglesham. This is going to focus on pretty much every character that's ever worn the mantle or wielded the shield of Captain America, from Bucky and Sam and Steve, of course, but even to U.S. Agent and a few others. And it's all going to be them coalescing in a one story to find the missing shield or something like that. Christopher Cantwell is a pretty solid writer. I have not really responded well to his superhero work, so we'll see what happens here, but definitely intriguing news from Marvel. We got a whole slew of Heroes Reborn One-Shots for June. I think June's the month where Heroes Reborn kind of wraps up. But we got Night Gwen. Gwen Stacy is going to be a superhero still, like a vigilante. This one's written by Vita Ayala with artwork by Farid Kamami. American Knights is going to feature work from Paul Christ and Christopher Allen. Then we have Weapon X and Final Flight with Ed Brisson on the writing, Roland Boshi on the artwork. Then we have Marvel Double Action by Tim Seeley and Dan Jurgens, and Squadron Savage by Ethan Sachs and Luca Pizzari. Here you go. Bueller, this is your announcement. It may just be a one-shot for Heroes Reborn, but it's got the Punisher in it. I know you've been fiending for the return of Frank Castle. Blue Flame is a new one launching in May from Vault Comics. This one's written by Christopher Cantwell with artwork by Adam Gorham. And it's a superhero tale, which is something you don't really get from Vault Comics, but it's an interesting concept. You have a version of this superhero who is a cosmic type being. Then you have a version that's like this DIY vigilante, street vigilante, and then another one where it's just a regular dude. And apparently all three realities, all three versions of this character are starting to kind of bleed together or something. That sounds really intriguing. And like I said, Christopher Cantwell isn't somebody whose superhero work has resonated with me, but his indie work, like She Could Fly and especially Everything, Those books blow me away. This is Vault. I'm excited for this one. Then we got Chaos Agent. Chaos Agent launches in June from Scout Comics. Why should we care? Because written by Dennis Camp. That's right. Written by Dennis Camp with artwork by Phyla Bratukan. I butchered that. But Dennis Camp was the writer of Maxwell's Demons. A fantastic talent. I'm very excited for this. Chaos Agent is going to be a 4-issue series. It's about this dude who's an agent of some kind of organization. I think it's called Sword with like an E at the end, Swordy or something like that. I'm probably misremembering this. But he starts to questioning his life as an ultra-violent agent of chaos, right? And so it's about that. But each issue is a standalone story that as you get through them, you pick up the overall arc. And that was a technique that Dennis used in Maxwell's Demons, for instance, where he had 5 issues. Well, the last one was combined into 1, so 4 issues, but 5 stories, and it gives you a full story. I'm very, very excited for this. I've seen some of the artwork. I've seen it for a bit now. Dude, I'm telling you, you're going to love this book. Get on it. Pre-order it right now because it comes out in June. It's from Scout. I know a lot of shops don't cover or carry Scout. We will have it. So just let us know. Jupiter's Legacy Requiem is coming in June. This is, of course, Mark Millar. This is the conclusion to the Jupiter's Legacy saga. He's going to be joined by Tommy Lee Edwards for the artwork. They worked together on 1985. Tommy Lee Edwards is a really solid writer. Artist. Pretty decent writer, too. And I know that we're all kind of disappointed it's not Frank Quitely, but it was probably never going to come out if that was the case. Speaking of never coming out, Battle Chasers number 10 is arriving sometime in 2021. You're kidding me. Don't tease us yet again, Joe Madureira. When Battle Chasers came out, I was in high school, okay? That's how frickin' long it's been. And I'll tell you this, though. If it actually hits shelves and I can hold a Battle Chasers number 10 in my hand, I'll buy it. Of course, it's not going to have artwork by Joe Madureira. That's one of the reasons why he hasn't been able to do it, is because he's focusing on other things. But it's got artwork by Ludo Lullaby, video game artist, apparently. I don't know, I've seen some preview pages. Doesn't quite fit that Joe Mad style, obviously, but let's be honest, anybody who read Battle Chasers that dug it, like me, even as much shit as we may have talked over the last 2 decades, we all have been clamoring for its return. And also, there's a complete history of Candyman documentary arriving this spring. No exact date announced, no streaming service announced, but I did watch the trailer. The trailer's released. It seems to be a bunch of interviews with people in their homes, like streaming in or something, but it's about the whole Candyman franchise, from the original Clive Barker story all the way through to the new Jordan Peele produced one. And you know us here at PCP and over at Dylan's Horror Show, we love us some Candyman. So I'm very excited for this. Check out the trailer if you're a Candyman fan. I think it will definitely excite you. So that's what we got for you here this week. What's coming up at PCP? Tonight, Rockin Robbie Live, 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll be talking about our favorite comic books of last week, what we're looking forward to this week, a DC Comics sneak peek, top 5s, movie reviews, all kinds of fun, zany things on Rockin Robbie Live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. Late Tuesday night, weekly comic book review. Thursday night, we are joined by Ibrahim Mustafa, a very talented creator in the industry, a writer and an artist. We're going to be talking about his new book, Cover, and I'm very, very excited to have Ibrahim join us on the channel. That's going to be Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then Friday night, March Madness rolls right on through with our second PCP movie night devoted to madness with the John Carpenter classic In the Mouth of Madness. And then the following night on Dylan's Horror Show, it's right, a John Carpenter double feature, we're doing Prince of Darkness. March Madness is upon us. We all go a little mad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you so much for checking out the video. Let us know in the comments below anything you want to chat about. And then get ready for Rockin Robbie Live, because it's going to be live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Join us over at popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, and a whole lot more. I've been Rockin Robbie Billups. Thanks for rocking with us. Keep on reading. Keep on living. Station.